What's going on, everybody? So a couple of days back we got this 11.1.5.5 update on the OnePlus Nord, and as promised I tested it out in depth, right from the gaming test with BGMI to the other stuff like the battery drain with this new Bitmoji AOD and more. So if you wanna look at all the features that we get with this one, here is a video to that. So for now, let's focus on all the details that no one will tell you. And before we get into that, make sure to tap on that subscribe button to see more videos like this one in future. Now first up, the new changes and features that came with this update. And the first one is that Bitmoji AOD. Well, I tried using it for a day or so and then I disabled it because the amount of battery it drained, and that is close to 11% overnight. And you can assume it to eat up more battery throughout the day. And frankly, it's a bit on the higher side, as you can see in my stats versus when I disabled it. So don't use it unless you find it very necessary to see a cartoon version of yourself doing things on the lock screen. Seriously. About the battery drain overall, well, that has been fine and I got around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time without gaming and overall applications that I use throughout the day. So that will vary of course as per your use case, and as I said with AOD, the stats look really bad. So keep it disabled, as without it I got around 2 to 3% of overnight drain with Wi-Fi on, which is not bad at all. Though the charging time is still not up to the mark. And to be frank, it took around 1 hour and 30 minutes to charge completely from 0 to 100%, which is way higher than what we got initially, that was around 59 minutes. I tried keeping optimized charging to off as well, but nothing helped. The notification delay is not there like the last version, and I did get all my texts and notifications on time from apps like Telegram, WhatsApp and Insta. Now about that gaming part. So as usual, I tested BGMI extensively because 90% of you asked for the same. And before I get to that, there is one more issue that I faced. So the FPS counter was added with this update, and I appreciated the fact that something new and useful has been added, only to find out that it shows 0 FPS all the damn time. I tried all sorts of things like switching to the latest version of Games application and more, but nothing worked so far. And on a similar note, gaming hasn't been a good experience either with this update. And here is an in-depth gaming test that I did. So I tried with TDM matches and played a couple of classic games as well. The initial temperature was around 34 to 35 degrees and the gameplay was just fine as usual on the TDM mode. The frame drops are quite less and I could kill all the enemies in close proximity quite easily. The frame drops in general are not that much till now, and the first game was good overall. So I just finished the first game and the battery temperature is now close to 40 degrees, which is fine as the performance was not impacted. Something similar I could feel on the second game as well, and the temperature increased to 42 degrees after this game, but the performance was fine mostly, though the frame drops started to appear here and there with this game. Anyways, after that I tried a classic match, and things were starting to look a little ugly now, as I could feel the frame drops right from the beginning of the game. The temperature was around 41 degrees till now, so I proceeded normally, but as soon as the temperature crossed 42 degrees, the frame drops could be seen here and there. So well, the game went really bad after some time, and that was really not up to the mark at all. It used to be better on Android 10 than this one, and I could feel the frame drops and lag time and again during my 40-50 minutes of non-stop BGMI gameplay, and it becomes quite irritating at times frankly. So for gaming, this is a similar type of experience as compared to the last update, and overall not recommended for gamers. Apart from that, I tried the OnePlus Dialer and Contacts application, and unlike some users, I did not face any issues with these, and all the calls were recorded automatically without any app crashes or so. And no, there isn't any updated version of Dialer that I used. What I shared in past still works fine for me and should be the same for you as well. Also, here is a card to that video in case you missed it. The camera application is still the same and the results are similar too, so no point in going to that for now. Overall, I would have liked this update if that lag with games, charging time and that FPS counter issue was not there on this one. And because of all those, it is yet another disappointing update with a couple of not so useful features. And it won't make that much of a difference to your overall experience, though for gaming I would say the last version was better in my opinion. What do you think about it? So that's pretty much it for this OxygenOS 11.1.5.5 update on the OnePlus Nord. And make sure to tap on that subscribe button and like this video if it helps you out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.